Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Love what you drive. Where are we?
We are in New Rochelle.
New Rochelle.
New Rochelle, New York.
I've never been here before.
It's a nice little. It's a nice little city. Yeah, it's cool.
It's nice. It's outskirts of
Outskirts of New York City. It's
New York
like
City.
about 20 minutes, 30 minutes in traffic north of Manhattan,
Yeah.
more or less. Yep.
All right.
Hello,
We're doing things backwards. This is Gus.
Augustus.
Augustus.
Augustus. My name is Augustus.
Augustus.
You can call me Gusto or Gus. Gus is fine.
Okay. And we met on the rooftop of this parking lot in person, but we've been going back and forth on Instagram.
Yep.
Let's get into your car, and then tell us about everything else you do as a business.
Sure. Let's do it.
All right. Here it is.
Okay. This is my this is my '03 Mercury Grand Marquis. It's swapped with a '06 Plus front.
I was hoping you'd keep that for later. No, it's good. It's your interview.
It's mostly one silver. The front is a slightly different silver. It's my daily driver, my work vehicle.
Okay, '03 Mercury Grand Marquis. The front end is a '06.
Yes, front end is an '06.
Yeah, so when I was looking at it, he said, "This is my '03." I'm like, the grill looks like my '06, and the lights and the bumper. What is the headlight setup you have?
These are, I forgot the brand. They're off of Amazon, but it's the only brand that makes black housings for the '06 Plus that I saw that was coming in a reasonable time. So I just got those. They're okay. You know, they have their moisture issues, but I'm probably going to get them sent out and redone by one of the many light people soon.
I was on the fence about the black housing for the Grand Marquis. I know the Crown Vic looks good, but this actually looks really nice.
Yeah, I think it depends on how you have the rest of the car.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of an art kid.
Yeah.
I went to the High School of Art and Design, so I'm gonna have a little bit of a matchy match kind of thing. So I like color contrast and stuff. So I thought it looked good with this. But the clear ones that are this kind of style also do look pretty good from what I saw. I just kind of wanted the black housing on. It's kind of a theme that I've had with all the ones that I've had.
Okay. All right. So, do you know this is a nice color, gray. Do you know the color name?
This should be silver birch.
Okay.
I've never. Well, not that I've never. I just can't recall exactly what it is, but I do believe it's silver birch metallic, because this is a '03.
Yeah.
And then I believe in '05 or '06 they kind of changed up the silver, or they added another one and they took a bit of the metallic out, because that's the silver that's the bumper and the header panel. You can kind of see the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little like a different sheen.
Yeah, it's like a slightly different shade, but it matches enough.
Good. Yeah. Love the pinstripe.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing about the older cars, is that they all had the pinstripe on them. It's like a Ford. It was like I don't think it was a '90s car thing, but Ford always had it on like everything that they had.
Okay, now let's clear the elephant in the room. These wheels, bro. The wheels and the lift.
Yeah.
Is there a lift?
Oh yes, there's a lift. Okay. So this is lifted. There's a couple of things going on in the front. In fact, so it's lifted. It is lifted not with spacers, but with Toyota Tundra struts with a Moog, the CC 80551 spring that people put on the front of these cars to actually try to lower them.
Okay.
But they're basically the same height as the factory civilian spring compressed, but they're 100 or so pounds heavier in spring rate.
Okay.
So they're stiffer. So they ride more heavier than a P71 actually.
They don't sag as much.
Yeah, and they don't sag. And with the Tundra struts, you can it lifts it about 3 inches in the front,
Okay.
and I've got Explorer Sport Track Adrenaline wheels on it with 275 45 tires on all fours. I got Mitch match in the front right now, but the back's match.
Yeah, so these are 20s
Mhm.
lifted. I mean, it looks different, but it looks good.
Yeah, I just wanted to not have I wasn't putting 2024s or anything on that. That's not really my style.
Yeah.
But before I had these wheels on, I had 98 to 02 P71 Steelies on it, which it was more looking like a cop car.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want to look like a cop car anymore. I'm already blacked out with
Yeah.
the tints and stuff, so I just wanted to switch it up. And ultimately, I plan to tow with this vehicle, so that's
Okay.
why.
That's what the setup, huh?
Yeah, so that's why I've began to to lift it and get it more prepared. It's got adjustable control arms from Massive on the back. I've got ADTR rear sway bar. I've got some Fox shocks from a Jeep on the back with reservoirs. And I've got first gen Expedition springs to lift it in the back.
Okay.
And I swapped in a 355 axle from P71.
And as we saw in another video, you do all the work yourself.
Yes, that is what I do. I'm I mean, you can I'm a mechanic.
Yeah.
I've been a tech for about 15, almost 16 years.
Uh-huh.
I've worked on tons of cars, but these are the cars that I grew up with, and these are the ones that I've just really been into for the past, like six, since 2017. 2017 was when I bought my first one, or like late 2016.
So it's 7 years already.
Yeah. So and I've had like eight of them, I think.
Wow.
I think this is number 7.
7.
Yeah, I think this is.
And you have
number 7.
2 more at home, you said, right?
Yeah, I have 2 others. I have a 01 LX that's gold and lowered that's on my Instagram, and I have a Aero 97 that's also slammed. That's like a special edition.
Yeah, we'll see if we have time for that.
Mm-hmm.
How wide are these wheels? Because there's no spacers, right?
No, there's no spacers.
Really
these are actually 20 by 8. I just have a 275 on the 8-inch wheel. And it's a little bit of poke from the tire, but I wanted that.
Yeah.
Since the size that I had on before I had a 65/16.
Okay.
Before, so I kind of got used to that real, not squishy, but just real firm. Like you don't feel anything. You don't feel speed bumps. You don't feel potholes, like that kind of ride. This is a little different because these wheels are aluminum.
Yeah. And
the tires, I have a little less tire, but it still rides good. I
really like how, it's just very fitted.
Yeah, these wheels have they have a nice offset.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad I found them on Marketplace for like $300 to $400.
So no spacers needed. No, you didn't. They just fit right on.
Yep.
Nice.
Bolt right on. The center bore is the same. It's the same bolt pattern. Yeah.
Okay, this little mud flap with the Mercury sign, bro.
Yes.
Where?
That's factory.
Really?
Factory. That was a factory option. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it was a factory kit for the Crown Vic and for the Grand Marquis, and I believe the Town Cars too had their own.
Man,
I want to say they're super hard to find.
It came on your car?
No, I purchased these from somebody used, and then I ended up finding a set that are just Ford branded.
Okay.
That I might throw on because it's all Ford.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to find the Mercury front ones matching, but I haven't been lucky to find those yet.
While we're on the topic, what are you running for exhaust?
So the full exhaust is true dual. So I've got no X or H pipe. I just got
Yeah, we're in the city, so we got all the noises.
Yeah, we're like right on top of the Metro North line. But so it's a True Duals. It's 26-inch glass packs.
Okay.
They're 2.25 inch. I've got '03 LX Sport over axles that have the resonators on them.
Okay.
And then I got these pipes, which honestly I don't even know the brand. I'll tell you right now because they're on it. This is a racing industry. So these are probably some just random exhaust shop pipes. These came off a car that I parted out, which was a '03 LX Sport.
So this is kind of the Marauder style. It's like a what, 2.5, 3-inch tip?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I want to say 3-inch tip, 3.5-inch tip.
Okay, cool. What do we have?
So
I mean, everywhere we look, it's like Ford products on the Mercury. Tell us about the rear.
All right, so the rear, I just have, again, '03 LX Sport tail lights with the amber turn signals. I've got LED reverse lights, and this is just the factory bumper, the factory tail centerpiece that I hope to one day maybe try to put some lights in and maybe redo the lights. I've been trying to figure it out for a couple years now how to do it, but one day. And yeah, that's it. I just got my stickers to represent my business and some of the brands of the companies that I'm rocking.
Yeah. Any future plans for the exterior? Paint, wrap.
I wanna
wing, side skirt.
There's like one little rust spot I want to take care of. I don't really want to put a wing or anything on here. I'm gonna put the fog lights for the 06 in. I have them. I just need to get the wiring and stuff. And I want to do it to the factory switch, so I have to order like the Marauder switch too.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention I have the big brake kit on there.
I was gonna say that's a big plate.
Yeah, so that's that's the 14-inch Mustang rotor brake kit from Range Industries. Shout out to them. Super easy, bolts right on.
So it comes with the caliper?
No, it comes with an adapter that basically pushes the factory caliper out. So it allows you to use your factory pads and caliper with the larger Mustang rotor.
Okay.
And you can order a rotor from them too. It costs a little more. The thing about the Mustang rotor is that it's slightly smaller center bore, so you would need to, if you were to buy a Mustang rotor yourself, you'd have to bore out the inside, or you can just get it from them and they ship it right to you.
So the rotor, but the caliper pad is the Mercury, right?
Stock. Yeah, it's the same Ford, Mercury stock pad and
is it better braking?
Caliper. Yeah, very much noticeable. Probably, I think they say 30 to 40%, around 30 on there. There's a couple of people that have installed it and talked about it, but yeah, it's definitely noticeable, especially if you put nicer pads on there.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look under the hood.
All right,
that's the next segment.
Let's go. All right. There's nothing really going on. The only thing I've done under here is, well, I've changed the intake once, so it's got a Ford intake on there now, a used one, since there was none to be had.
Yeah. Where did you find the used one?
I got it from a car that I parted out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you would share your watering hole with us.
My fishing spot is Marketplace. I spend a lot of time on Marketplace, and I think eventually your like algorithm just kind of pushes out the stuff that you want to see, because I see stuff in places I didn't know existed sometimes. The only thing I've done under here is put the P71 tube and this is still the factory box, because you can't use it's got a different MAF setup. Once I get it tuned, I'm gonna install that. But it's stock. It's got 167 or 668,000 miles. It turns on every day.
Yeah.
It's my daily. I'm not trying to get too crazy with it until I finish my car that's supposed to be my daily. This is going to be the work vehicle only when it's not my daily.
Okay. I like that light right there.
Yeah, it's not working right now, but it's one of those things.
Yeah,
I'm gonna. I think I need a new lighting control module actually because my.
Is there a recall on the 03s as well?
For the lighting control module?
Yeah. Because I know there was somebody was saying there's a recall and they could still actually.
Maybe. I'm not. I haven't checked. I want to say it was on the newer cars. I'm not sure about because all of the lighting control modules on these have issues. Even in the 01s and 02s they have the issue. So it's just like the solders come loose.
Okay.
Over time, so you gotta.
This is a Motorcraft. I know those details. I've never seen it like this. It says Motorcraft.
It's got to be original.
Yeah, I've
It's
never
probably
seen a
original.
little hose with the Motorcraft stamp on it.
Yeah, it's got to be original.
Yeah,
well, if it's not original, it was changed to a Motorcraft part because the guy that owned this car for basically the first probably 15 years of his life was a mechanic.
Yeah.
I got this car from a buddy of mine, and it was his dad's. He was like a real old school Long Island Italian mechanic.
Yeah.
So when I got this thing, it was pretty much tip top, and it had gotten a bunch of stuff changed recently.
Okay, so he knows what he was doing.
Yeah, it was taken care of. It's given me no issues except for when the intake started to be weird and leak. Yeah. Other than that, it turns on every day. I can't complain.
So if people want to do I think you're the first guy I've ever seen actually throw a 06 front end on a older Mercury. I mean, it looks factory. What would they have to do?
To
do the swap.
If you wanted to put this swap even onto if you want to do this to a Crown Vic, even all you would need is just the header panel and the bumper and the lights. The headlights are different. Cannot fit any other light except the 06 lights in a 06. Mm-hmm. The side markers, actually, while they look the same, if you look, they bulge out on the Grand Marquis, but on Crown Vics they don't bulge out like this. They're more flush with the fenders. So you could run Crown Vic side marker lights with this, and I think it'd probably look okay. But if you like to be match like me, then just get the whole set. It's cheap enough.
Yeah, because my 06 does bulge out.
It bulges out, yeah.
And the fenders just fit.
The fenders are the same.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. There might be some. I want to say they changed something slightly in like 05 or 06 to add the plastic that holds the bumper up, because even right now, I have a little.
Oh yeah.
It's supposed to be like that, but I got to play with stuff back there. As long as it doesn't like squeak while I'm driving, it's not falling apart, it's not causing any other issues, like I'm good. I'm not gonna go crazy.
Yeah, we love firsts on the channel. This is a first, bro. Congratulations. That's super cool. It definitely threw me off. Like, this is my 03. I'm like, wait a minute.
Try to stand out, man.
Yeah. All right. We're done with the under the hood. Any future plans? Just keep it running.
I mean, for now, I'm just gonna get a tune. I'm gonna do the P71 math and everything. For now, the super long-term goal is I want to put a 7.3 diesel in it. I want to put a 7.3 diesel and
into this one.
Into this, yeah. I want to put a ZF 6-speed from like a 02 F250. 7.3 and the 6-speed manual. I'm gonna stuff it in here. And
you said I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it.
That's it.
Yeah, and then it'll be the ultimate towing Panther. The ultimate what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have this be the car that I work with, that I can go pick up cars with, that I can.
So you gotta tow a trailer.
Take the show, so I can tow a trailer with it. That's really why I want to do. I mean, I could tow it with the factory transmission. Tons of people do it and they have no issues, but ultimate goal to keep it for a long time, since this car has like no rust underneath. I'm trying to throw a diesel in it, and the 7.3 is just the most reliable one. Not the most power, but definitely one of the most reliable.
Cool. Next order of business, junk in the trunk.
Junk in the trunk. All right, let's walk
You
around.
got junk in the trunk, bro?
I do. I think you'll like. I think you'll appreciate the trunk.
Yeah, because this is where people's personal lives come out. Is in the trunk.
Okay. Alrighty then. All right. Here is my trunk.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm a mechanic. I do mobile work. You know, and I'm also kind of one of those over-prepared people.
Yeah.
I always just feel like if you have tools, you should carry enough for an emergency.
Yeah.
And well, in my case, I could probably do everything minus pulling the engine out. I can take an engine apart fully with what I got in here.
Just gotta get an engine hoist in here.
This guy's gotta get it. Well, the hoist could probably fit inside, but that's one of the things I want to do. Is why I want to get a tow hitch.
Yeah.
So that I can be able to stick a hoist or something like that to the hitch if I need to pull the engine from something. But yeah, I did a LED light to the factory, like weight, the factory lights. I just unclipped it from here, extended the wires and connected it to.
Yeah, right now
LED
it's bright
strip.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's
It's super bright at night. Yeah, you can see everything in here, which is good and bad depending on where you're at. I got my jack stands. Got a bunch of, this is like a bunch of rags and shit. It's actually not as neat as I normally have it.
This is
but
pretty neat.
Thank you.
Everything's like, yeah,
everything's mostly in this place.
I see 3 jacks at the moment. Is there more?
No, there's 3. So basically, I use the factory 4 jacks to kind of keep everything in place.
Okay.
So I'll demonstrate. I'll demonstrate you what I do. So I use the factory 4 jacks and my trusty DeWalt just to keep stuff in place, and so that I can. This is the P71 drawer, so I can just slide it out easy on the back.
That's cool.
Keep that in there, and then this keeps it in place. Never slides out.
That's it.
And then my tools. I have a toolbox back here on this metal tray here. I just pull out and slide out, and it. When I'm working, it just sits here, opens up like that. And I got another little tool bag that has bigger stuff like torque wrench and pry bars, you know, longer stuff. I've got everything in here.
Yeah.
If you got a broken bolt, I got something to pull that out. You know, I'm just like I said, this is just what I've been doing, you know, like I'm trying to be more do more mobile stuff in general, or just be more accessible, maybe even do some roadside assistance stuff here and there.
Yeah. Wow, and this trunk's big enough to be able to do something.
Yeah, and honestly, when it's like I've got a bunch of extra parts and shit in here, but normally I'd have a little more room so I can like hold parts and carry some stuff. And yeah, I got my liquids and fluids in the thing in the middle. And yeah. I got my oil catch on the side there. First aid kit, gas can, polishing and detailing stuff. I got everything ready to go.
Got it.
Although this net sucks. This is a factory net. Actually, this is the factory net that goes down here.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of doing a bit much with it. So
cool.
But yeah, that's my trunk.
I'm guessing gas mileage is not the strength.
I get no, but. I mean, it depends. Like, if I go easy and I stay on the highway, I'm getting 250 to 3 a tank. Yeah. But if I'm, speeding everywhere and putting my foot in it and listening to the exhaust, then it's getting like 200. But I also only put 93 in it. Okay. I think that especially in the summertime, the older ones, like the pre-electronic throttle body cars, they respond, in my opinion, to the different grades of gas better. Or at least in a noticeable way. But I kind of find that with most cars pre-electronic throttle, they just you can notice the difference. Yeah, and I think with 80s
cars, I was putting 91. Even Honda Civics,
because they ping. Like these cars, when it's hot, because of how hot the engine bay gets, they ping when it's hot outside, and I hate that. I hate when I hear other people's cars doing it. I hate it. So I'll pay the extra $1.50.
Yeah.
It's whatever. It's miles per gallon as far as I'm concerned. Like I don't care about. I used to have a turbo Subaru.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. What about the speedometer with the wheels? Is the mileage?
It's a little off because I haven't put the. I didn't change the speedometer gear when I went to 355s, but since I have this car came with 273s, so it's got the speedo gear for 273s. So putting the 20s on actually has semi-corrected the speed difference. It still maxes out at like 95 miles an hour as opposed to 110 or whatever. But I don't. This is I'm not working. Yeah, it's not a race. This car is not. It's not fast. It pulls nice once it's moving.
He said it's not.
But from a dig, it is not fast.
It's not made to go fast.
It is not fast. Handles great. It's not fast.
Okay. While we're out here, can we do an exhaust check?
Sure. Let's do an exhaust.
Let me get your mic.
Oh.
I'm gonna stand behind there, and you can start it and just give it a couple of revs. That sounds really good. It's like very deep, but it's got enough rasp.
A little, right?
Yeah.
It's deep. It's quiet at idle, and it's got a decent amount of rasp.
Nice. All right. Well, let's go on the inside, and we'll
sure.
Tell us everything you got going on in the interior.
Sure. Should I lower the? I should probably turn the music off.
Turn the music off and probably kill the car. Yeah. That's a good exhaust sound. Very good note.
It's inexpensive.
Inexpensive.
You don't have to spend a lot of money on exhaust on this.
Budget friendly.
It's budget friendly. I mean, if you want to, sure, but you don't have to. You just have to know what to use. But resonators are your friend.
They are your friend.
Resonators are your friend with these cars, because if you don't run resonators, and especially if you don't have a lot of stuff in the back, it's gonna.
Do you have all 4 cats?
No, I have the rear 2 chopped off.
Yep. Okay.
Let's lower it. So the interior, I run no. But you want me to get in, or do you?
Yeah. If I could just kind of peek in. Like
Go ahead. Nothing too crazy. This is the factory interior. Let me take this key out.
I like the dark. It's not black. Is it black?
It's like gray. It's a dark charcoal. I think it's like dark charcoal.
Oh man, with that wood trim, that looks nice.
Yeah, I gotta fix my panel.
Typical Panther.
I just found the guy that well, I've known the guy that does it, but there's a couple of people now that have been offering. There's like a 3D printed piece that you can stick on there that fixes that issue.
Okay. So everything's powered.
Yeah. I don't have anything too crazy. I have just a upgraded radio. I've got color LEDs under there, but you can't really see them with the lights on. But
how's that Kenwood? Is it a nice?
It's good. It sounds good. It sounds good with the factory speakers, and that's an older Kenwood too.
Factory speakers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, I got the factory speakers. Sounds pretty good.
What about these knobs? That's not stock.
No, those are like the Mustang silver, like brushed silver knobs. I think you can get them on. You could probably get them from a couple places: eBay, Amazon.
Just straight fit.
They go right on. They have like a little Allen key to tighten them, but they slide right on the factory notch.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have too many older Mercuries. It looks really nice in here.
Yeah, this is just a base. It's the base model.
What is it? Precision Track?
Yeah, that's just Ford's fancy name. Well, Mercury's fancy name for traction control.
Oh.
Yeah,
Never saw that before.
Well, actually, no. I think I'm wrong. I think it's a combination. They started doing that in '98 when they switched to the Watts link suspension.
Okay.
And then they started adding, and then I think at the same time they also put traction control on these cars.
Okay.
But the traction control on like the older ones was inside the glove box. This has the button there plus the adjustable pedals.
Okay. 168,000 miles.
Yep.
Does your AC work?
Yep. AC works.
Nice.
Heat works. I got to do my blower motor resistor because it only blows on high. But I mean, it's fine. It works. It's cold and it's hot.
So this is a really nicely optioned out Mercury. It's got the pockets. There's a lumbar.
I love the pockets. It's my favorite. Yep, it's got the lumbar.
Yep, right here. Sorry.
It's got the lumbar. It's got the pockets. It's cushy. It's really hard to get out this car when it's cold.
And you're missing your back seats.
Yeah, I took the back seats out because like I carry wheels, I carry all sorts of stuff. So soon I'm gonna actually take the door cards off and throw some bars back there, some police bars that I have since I've been trying to sell them, but no one wants to buy them, so I'm just gonna use them.
If you want to buy them, let us know.
Yeah, somebody buy them before I put them on the car.
Oh, it's got the double visor?
Yep, double visor.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for these small little accessories.
Yeah,
so I noticed. Yeah, that's cool. So 03's had them?
Yep, 03's had them.
I gotta go to the junkyard, pick up some of this cool stuff. What do we got going on here?
That's just a slide-in aftermarket cup holder and a power point that I got off of Amazon, so I can so I can charge my flashlights. I got like an electric lighter there. My phone.
Oh, yeah,
and also it's powering my LED lights, which I don't know if you'll be able to see them. They might, yeah, because the other light is on. But I've got, the little. I got it on my phone, like the Bluetooth colorful lights. It's cool. It's nice. It's nice because with these, you can dim these all the way down, and then I can turn the screen off on the radio, and then I can just have the LED lights that are like color changing or whatever.
So do you have lights back here too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, but luckily with these, like when you dim them all the way down, it's like off.
Yeah.
So with like the tint, like riding at night with just the lights and like music and everything, it's cool.
It's a vibe, huh?
Yeah, exactly. It's a vibe.
What tints do you have on here?
These are the windows are 5%. I took the key out. Windows are 5%. The front is 30%. But I need to redo them. Not really. I don't get as bothered as much as I should, but I think driving these cars helps.
Yeah.
And also, I don't shit, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
That's all right.
I might have ruined the I was trying to get the windows up.
No, that's fine.
But they don't
yeah, with the tints and the dark interior in here, it's like definitely like a nice mood.
Yeah, and I've got the yellow, the amber interior lights. So I did that.
Oh, I didn't notice that. That's cool.
Yeah, it looks a lot better at night, obviously. But
is it hard to drive at night?
No, parking is parking. I got to roll the windows sometimes. It kind of depends on what the street lighting is like.
Very cool, man. Let's take a look in the back. Oh, right here, it's open.
Oh no, you can open it. So the music keeps playing. I hate this auto.
Yeah, I just kind of
yeah.
Bluetooth.
There you go.
All right, so this is literally
Yep.
business in the back, pleasure in the front.
Right.
All the creature comforts.
Yeah, business in the back, party in the front. Just it's got some boxes, a mat that I use to lay on. That's a chair for cars and coffee and for meats. Nice folding chair with a table, I gotta redo the tint in the back.
Yeah, and these are
for me putting stuff in there.
Can't see the grills over the speakers.
Though that stopped in I guess
stock?
04. I think 04 was the last year.
Yeah.
Or maybe either 04 or 05 they stopped doing that.
Yeah, I'm getting so many ideas off of your car. Mud flap, the double visor.
You do the mud flap. The mud flaps is a real unique.
It's a very cool little touch, yeah. All right, now we're gonna go do a ride. I don't think I've ever. Oh wait, I've been in the Apocalypse, which was kind of lifted. But
it's definitely lifted. Sure.
This one is more like street lifted. The other guys had.
I'm gonna go windows up or.
It doesn't matter. However you feel comfortable.
Because the AC will be loud. Okay, that's off.
Okay. Yeah, I've rode in those off-road ones with like that 30-inch tires, and this is more street tire.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little more firm. Hopefully she's not making any clunks. You're gonna hear some rubbing.
That's the rubbing, yeah.
It's gonna be rubbing. I'm still working out fitment. Please bear with me. Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm not supposed to do this, but gonna do it.
New Rochelle is pretty quiet here.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. It's a city, but it's a small city. I'll just do this quick little loop.
Is there a college around?
What is happening here?
Wow, it's smooth. There's still some travel on the shocks.
Yeah.
Getting these potholes. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was gonna be so rough.
Nah, it's got the right spring. It's all about the spring and the dampening.
So going from 273s to 355s, big improvement in pickup.
Yeah, it's a noticeable improvement. It's not gonna throw you in the back of your seat or anything like that, but it's definitely it's way better than 273s.
It's not neck snapping.
Right, yeah. But it gets out of its own way better for sure. Because 273s, sometimes it feels like you're not gonna pass that truck sometimes.
Yeah. It is good though on long road trips.
Yeah, no, because that's when you get like 30 miles a gallon.
Cruising.
With the 355s, you're probably only going to max out at maybe 25 if you're like doing a lot of coasting. Yeah. I haven't tried to calculate it with the 355s yet, but I would say it's the max you could get that.
Love the exhaust. It's not that. I mean, if you step on it, it gives it, right? But it's cruising. It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice and chill. I didn't want something too loud or drony because it starts to, ring in your head. If I'm just gonna do this, okay, I'll get on there. Good brakes.
We got cornering and we got brakes. All everything's covered in this car. Man, that's nice.
Shout out to Range Industries.
This doesn't really look like New York.
Yeah, this is the burbs. This is definitely the burbs. But it's just outside. It's where a lot of families.
Yeah.
It's a good place to raise a family. A lot of big Jewish community, big Haitian community.
Really? Wow.
Mm-hmm. In general, it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty diverse here. But I would say those are the two biggest communities that you'll see in New Rochelle. And then it's got its downtown area with, movie theater, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And it's like a 30-minute ride on the Long Island Railroad, not the Long Island Railroad, the Metro North.
Man, it's comfortable in here. It is. So, Ford Explorer wheels. I saw an older Explorer with some cool wheels, but I wasn't sure. Does it have to match the same year or just?
No. I think all of the Explorers actually have a 5x114 pattern, even up until the new ones.
Yeah.
I just think that the center bore is a little smaller, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure, but I know I've seen people put the Explorer Steelies on these before, or the Taurus Steelies.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be the same year. This is just I just jumped on these wheels because
good deal. Huh?
They were a good deal, and I was like, wait a minute, these are 5x114.
And it's what year Explorer?
It's from a, I believe, 08 to 10 Explorer Sport Track Adrenaline model.
ST, so that's the turbo one?
No. The Explorer, no, that's so the Sport Track is like an Explorer pickup truck.
Oh.
Yes, and it
okay, so it's like an SUV with the little bed.
Yeah, it's basically it's basically like a baby Avalanche. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, now that makes sense. I haven't seen those in a while.
Yeah, they kind of fell off the face of the earth, but because the newer ones, they only came with like a V6 and a 3-valve.
Yeah.
Like the 3-valve motor, and the 3-valve is it's not so good if you don't take care of it. But I just snagged them, and they were freshly powder coated, and I just had to get them. Yeah, they're like $300 or $400, and I chased the guy for like 3 months.
He wasn't ready to part.
Yeah, I don't know. He just, he would be like, "Hey, are these available?" I was like, "Yes." And then I'm like, "Great. Where and when are you available?" And then they disappear for 2 weeks. It's all right. I'm driving. Yeah, there's that rub.
And you said it's only on this side, huh?
Yeah, it's only on that side. It's the fender. I have to either cut some away or hit it with the
grinder.
With the heat gun.
Yeah.
The heat gun.
Because it rubs the plastic.
And kind of push it in. Yeah, I'll do that. It's not bothering me enough yet. Could only hear it on like the sharpest of turns.
Man, we got these clouds moving in. What's going on?
Yeah, so it's probably gonna rain. And
cool. So that was definitely a good ride.
It rides.
It rides really smooth, actually.
Yeah, it's like a little firmer than.
I judged the bug by its cover,
but
it
stock.
turned out very well. All right, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we covered everything, huh?
That's been a ride. Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about your business?
So, my business is called Salt Pit Motors, and it's just me. I'm a mechanic for 15 years. Right now, for the past about 4 to 5 years, I've been focusing on these cars and just kind of taking the ones that I've bought to see what works on them, since there's an aftermarket for them, but not really. So like with this as an example, trying to lift it, most people put spacers on it, and I didn't want to do that. So I just did some research and found stuff that works, and just had to make it work. And that's what hot rodding is, and that's kind of where I'm trying to be with these cars. And I'm just trying to build these things, and just be another helpful team be another helpful member of the Panther family team, Panther community. I also buy and sell parts. I sell used parts. I have a bunch of new old stock parts actually that I'm gonna try to continue to get through like the old NYPD and old police auctions, because everybody knows about the car auctions, but people don't pay attention to the warehouse auctions. So there's a lot of guys that with a lot more money that tend to buy that stuff up when it goes for sale, but I'm just trying to snag some of that stuff so that I can offer it at not jacked up prices that some of these aftermarket. I mean, no shade on them. Everybody's got to make their money, but just to make it reasonable for the guy, because it's people aren't really ready to start putting the money into these like a newer car, or how the Honda guys or any of the cars that are super popular are. And I would just like to just be the guy that people can come to.
I've seen you've been posting a lot of the new old stock.
I'm trying
on Instagram, and has got Ford factory parts, and people have been reaching out.
Yeah, people are reaching out. I've sold a bunch of stuff, and it's great. I'm happy to be a source for people. I'm trying to establish myself. People who've known me in the past, I've had shops in the New York area, and I'm trying to get into a bigger, better space now, so that I can do content like yourself, and kind of do how-to videos, and just do build videos, and kind of just just be a source for people to come to. Have it like the name ultimately is called the Panther branch. Salt Pit Motors, the Panther branch, because so you can hang out. We could talk cars, talk about your build, all that stuff. And I want it to be like not your typical mechanic shop, because I'm just not that guy. I'm not trying to screw you. I want you to I want you to feel good after you're done working for me. I want you to know what I'm doing. And that's it.
Good,
I just
man.
want to be honest.
That's good. Yeah, thanks for that. I gotta ask you, Are you the plug for OEM Ford intake manifolds?
I can source one for you the best I can, but there's the original one, the old one, the one that it doesn't lose any power, as we all know, is basically unobtainium at this point.
Yeah.
I know some guys in the manufacturing world and with 3D printers that could scan one and build one, but the cost that it would be,
it's not worth it.
People aren't going to want to pay it. It's going to be $1,500.
Oh man.
I mean, it could be aluminum or it could be like carbon composite, you know, but it's just a lot of R&D, you know. You gotta make a mold, you're gonna mess up that mold, it's a lot of work to get something like that started, but it's something that I would hope to do. But I've also heard that people are trying to do, well, I've heard rumors that they're gonna redo the aluminum Typhoon intake. I have one of those actually, not on a car yet, but I do have one, and
just a little fabrication, right, to get it fit.
No, that's the Edelbrock one. The Edelbrock one, you gotta do a couple of things, but for the Typhoon one, it's not as much. Like maybe a little grinding here and there, a little filing, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Cool. So we'll. Do you have a website, or is it just mainly Instagram?
Right now, it's just Facebook and Instagram. I'm working on a website. Websites are tedious and expensive.
Yeah.
as I've been finding out.
Instagram, Sawpit Motors.
Instagram is Sawpit Motors. Facebook is also Sawpit Motors.
Okay.
You can hit me up there, man.
And you do shipping as well?
Yep, I can ship right now, not out of the country because it's just kind of super expensive. I have to ship a few more things before I can get that out of the country discount. But I'll ship anywhere in the United States.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna put all that, as you were talking, I'll stick in some Instagram posts or feeds into the video, that way people know. Gusto. I appreciate your time, your build, man. Any last words for anyone maybe they're gonna be watching? This is a very detailed video. Very nice.
Just got to do it.
Do it.
You just got to commit. Just commit. Whatever it is that you're doing, commit to it.
Do it.
It doesn't matter what anybody else says. People are always going to talk crap. It's fine. It's just a part of what this is. And you got to just roll with the punches. And
people get things done when haters hate.
Correct. Exactly. You should always use the hate for motivation, and take the love and combat the hate. That's all I can say.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for your time, your build. Very cool build.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And we'll link all the information in the description box. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Cool. Take care, man.